a game. It's the Detroit Lions and the Indianapolis Colts. Coming up next.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Glad you could join us, everyone. Alongside Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And this contest isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are born from, partner. One side clearly favored over the other.
Yeah, well, you know where this comes from? A trap game. That's where this comes from.
Yeah.
In any sport, from the NFL to basketball to soccer, playing at home, we know this could be the great equalizer that gives the steepest underdogs a fighting chance, and you can feel it in the building today.
I was going to say, you can already hear this home crowd rallying in support of that upset. The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. Josh Downs to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
Second down now, 7 to go. Taylor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Option give to Taylor. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They go again with Taylor. And he's got this down to the 40. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
This one taken in by Granson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Flushed out of the pocket. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3rd and goal for Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Greg Reynolds to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
2nd and 3 now. Patrick going to motion over left. Has him on the quick hitter. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off play action, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Goff. He beams one deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Colts will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Play action with Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Running right, this is Taylor. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. This might be a free play for him. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Even with the assist from that defense, still 3rd down here.
Check match. Check match. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Colts gonna kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Goff on 1st and 10. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond that 30.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. 2nd and 6 now. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
It's Montgomery on the counter. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Hits his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Heads up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in, and that linebacker said, not on my watch.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Cuts it to the right sideline. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more, and that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He broke 50 on his 1st punt and looks to have done the same here. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is gone. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, it's Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Gets this to Montgomery. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Oh, he nearly reeled that in, as close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion. Well, Dan Campbell never shy when he disagrees with a call, and he's thrown the red flag here. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So Dan Campbell thought that he had something, but the challenge doesn't go as planned. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Downs on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Richardson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So 2nd down coming up.
Come on. Hey, go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Get it. Ready.
Richardson. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Montgomery. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They'll send him over right. They go play action with Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Lions. With it, 3rd and 2. Now Goff. got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Lions readying for the punt. Josh Downs deep for the Colts. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. No return on that punt. And the Colts have a long football field ahead of them on this drive. First down throw here from Richardson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
Kirby Joseph on the coverage.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 36. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
He completes it in traffic. And this one does not go far. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down throw from Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the gun, Goff. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. It's fielded at the 14. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit, but first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Reynolds with a return. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Goff to the air now. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He gets 6 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Goff on 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And now they face 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Goff on 3rd. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Pittman's got it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Montgomery now up the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Goff setting to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
3rd and long for him here. This is complete to Gibbs.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6. It's now 3rd and 13.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Carry here for Montgomery. They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Colts 7.
Fox now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm gonna beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's gonna find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Nice cut back to the right sideline. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
That throw doesn't lead to 6, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Reynolds with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Gone. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. First down throw here from Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions take over, and they're already inside the red zone at the 20.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. The tight end going in motion right. Off play action, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal.
Value three.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. From the gun, Goff. Escapes the sack. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got Pierce. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Forced out to his right. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Ready.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Reynolds with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. 1st down throw from Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
One of the tight ends motioning right. It's Montgomery on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams coming in motion right. On 1st down, it's Goff. St. Brown's got it, complete. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
This is Montgomery. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Goff to the air now. Patrick with the catch. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Good like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So that brings up 4th and long. It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also, he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts losing by 7. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Here's Richardson. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. Gets this one to Pierce. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down. To throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
That play clock running low, and Shane Steichen signals for a timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. Free play here, let's see what he does. And it's incomplete, that's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. After the penalty, offense staying out to try 4th down. Running it after the penalty. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here he is to throw. Flush down now. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run for it. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. They didn't come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby. And that 2-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is. And ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. And this staff, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
Reynolds with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.